It's been quite a few years since NASCAR had to put restrictor plates on the cars at Daytona and Talladega to get them down to safe speeds. Since that time, the boxy-looking cars from the late 80s have been replaced by the sleek, aerodynamic models we see out there today. So naturally, a lot of NASCAR fans have asked, gee, I wonder how fast these modern aero-friendly cars could go if they could get on a big, wide track and just take that darn restrictor plate off. Well, the folks at Propires were curious about that too, and since this is a computer simulation, well, they were actually able to do something about it. They made the biggest, baddest fantasy track they could think of, and they called it Coca Cola Superspeedway. Now, it's 3 miles long, it's got turns with 36 degrees of banking, and guess what? It doesn't require a dadgum restrictor plate. So, how fast is fast? Well, let's just say the 215 miles per hour qualifying laps won't get you anywhere close to the pole, and woo-hoo-hoo, you're going to see speeds in the draft 240 miles an hour. Heard enough? Okay, let's get in and drive this sucker. Okay, here we come across the start-finish line, and we're right up against the wall. As you come into turn 1 and 2, bring the car down in a nice, lazy turn so you bleed off as little speed as possible. As you go through 1 and 2, keep it as low as you can. Drift it up off the exit of 2 and go right out to the wall as you hit the back straight. Keep it right near the wall all the way down. Now, just like you did for 1 and 2, bring the car down in a gentle turn so you don't lose a lot of speed, and get it as low as you can as you go through turns 3 and 4. Let it drift up to the wall as you exit 4 and come onto the front straight. Keep it right near the wall with your foot on the floor as you come back to the start-finish line. Believe it or not, that was 3 miles. Man, that was quick. Let's see it again. First few laps, you'll be able to run flat out all the way around, and you'll turn laps of under 48 seconds by yourself. The draft will knock another full second off of that time. Once the tires wear, you'll need to lift just a little as you enter turns 1 and 3. Just cracking the throttle should be enough. Even then, your times will still be around 49 seconds. Now that's a white knuckle time, folks. Again, the draft is your lifeline here, so don't lose it. Set up your car based on how it runs in the draft and not how it runs by itself. Otherwise, you'll be bouncing off the rev limiter in the draft and your engine won't last very long. Try to team up with a couple of cars during practice and take runs leading and following in the draft so that you can get the right gearing and grill tape settings. Once you've taken care of that, just strap in, light the fuse, and keep on steering.